Hi, my name is Mike. I'm a CDL instructor here at Great Lakes Truck Driving School. I'm here today to teach you your pre-trip. Before we begin, a couple things to remember. Every part on this truck has a last name. That last name is secured. With every part, I need to know if it is secured, not cracked or broken, secured, not cracked or leaking, or it is secured, not cracked or torn. So as we begin, I'm standing at the front of my vehicle. All of the lights on the front of my tractor and trailer and the reflectors are secured, not cracked or broken, and are the proper color. There are no puddles underneath my vehicle to indicate that there is a leak. We're going to pop the hood next. And we're going to come over here to the passenger side of the vehicle. All of my hoses in general on this side are secured, not cracked or leaking. My coolant reservoir is secured, not cracked or leaking, and it's filled to the proper level. From there, we move down into the belt-driven alternator. It is secured, not cracked or broken. Its wires are secured, not cracked or torn, and its connections are free of corrosion. My belt is secured, not cracked or torn, and has no more than 3/4 deflection. From there, we move just below the alternator to the gear-driven water pump. It is secured, not cracked or leaking. My oil level is filled to the proper amount. My exhaust from the front to the back, muffler or stack, are secured, not cracked or leaking. And my fuel tank and fuel cap are secured, not cracked or leaking. From there, we move over to the driver's side. Now that we're on the driver's side, we talk about the hoses again. They are secured, not cracked or leaking. From there, we move down to the gear-driven air compressor. It is secured, not cracked or leaking. Just below that is the gear-driven power steering pump. It is secured, not cracked or leaking. From there, we move out to the power steering fluid reservoir. It is secured, not cracked or leaking. Then we move down to the power steering gearbox. It is secured, not cracked or leaking, and its hoses are secured, not cracked or leaking. Then we move into the pitman arm, the drag link, and the tie rod end are secured, not cracked or broken. The shock absorber, the spring mount in the back and in the front are secured, not cracked or broken. My leaf springs are secured, not cracked or broken. My shock absorber at the top and the bottom are secured, and it is not cracked or leaking. And my U-bolts are secured, not cracked or broken. My brake lines are secured, not cracked or leaking. My brake chamber is secured, not cracked or leaking. And my push rod and slack adjuster are secured, not cracked or broken, and have no more than 1 inch of play when the brakes are released. We finish with the brake drums. I don't know if you want to stick it in there. We finish with the, I'll wait till you're set. We finish with the brake drums and liners. They are secured, not cracked or broken, have at least a 1/4 inch of liner, and they are free of debris. From there, we're going to move on to the tires. My tires on the inside and out are free of abrasions, bulges, and cuts. I have even tread wear and at least 4 30-seconds tread depth. My tires are also inflated to the proper amount. My bud rim is secured, not cracked or broken. its lug nuts are secured, not cracked or broken, and my hub seal is secured, not cracked or leaking. We're going to go ahead and latch the hood shut, and we're going to move into our mirror mounts. Our mirror mounts are secured, not cracked or broken. Our steps and catwalk are secured, not cracked or broken. And we're going to finish with our door. Our door is secured and latches properly. My door hinges are secured, not cracked or broken, and my weather stripping is secured, not cracked or torn. At this point, you're going to do your in-cab. Remember, when you enter the truck, to use 3 points of contact, either 2 hands and 1 foot or 2 feet and 1 hand. Okay, the in-cab is broken down into portions, and each portion is 4 pieces. To start, we have a 10 BC fire extinguisher fully charged with the pin in place. Under the passenger seat is 3 orange reflective triangles. They are secured, not cracked or broken, none are missing. This truck, if it's equipped with spare fuses, will have spare fuses in the glove box. And my seatbelt is secured, not cut or frayed, and latches properly. The next group of 4 we're going to do is a safe start. I'm going to make sure the truck is in neutral. I'm going to cover the brake, push the clutch, make sure my brakes are set, and I'm going to start the truck. The next group of 4 I'm going to go into are my gauges. My oil pressure is rising to a normal operating level. My water temperature is rising to a normal operating level. My voltmeter is at a proper operating level, indicating that the alternator is working properly. And my air pressure is between 100 and 125 psi. While I'm here, I'm going to talk about my indicators. My left indicator light works properly. My right indicator light works properly. My 4-way indicator light works properly. And my high beam indicator light works properly. After that, I'm going to talk about my windows and mirrors and all the parts that go to that. So, my windows are secured, not cracked or broken. My defroster and heater are working properly. My wipers and washer fluid are working properly. And my mirrors are secured, not cracked or broken, and they are set for me. The last portion of this is my city horn and my country horn. After I get this far, I'm going to go into my brake test. I'm going to cover the brake, push the clutch in, place the truck in low gear. I'm going to disengage my tractor brake, and I'm going to tug slightly on the trailer. It held, so I know my brakes are working properly. I'm going to pull my tractor and push my trailer, and I'm going to do the same test. It held, so my brakes are working properly. Now, I'm going to push both brakes in, and I'm going to do a pull-up test. I'm going to pull up to about 5 miles an hour. I'm going to apply the brakes, and my steering wheel should not turn to the left or the right. Steering wheel did not turn to the left or right, indicating that the service brake is working properly. I'm going to place the truck in neutral, take my foot off the brake, foot off the clutch, and at this time I'm going to make sure my air pressure is up to 100 to 125 psi. Now that my air pressure is up over 100 psi, I'm going to turn the truck off, and I'm going to turn it back on. My ABS light has come on and gone back off, indicating that it's working properly. The next test that we're going to do is our air leak test. I'm going to press and hold the brake for 1 minute to ensure that I do not lose more than 4 psi in 1 minute. I haven't lost more than 4 psi in a minute. You're going to ask the examiner if she'd like you to continue to hold. They're going to tell you no. The next step you're going to do is you're going to fan your brakes to between 60 and 70 psi, at which time your low air indicator lights and sound should come on. My low air light has come on, indicating that it's working properly. The next one I'm going to do is I'm going to fan the brakes to between 20 and 40 psi, at which time my brake valves should engage, setting the brakes. Both valves have popped out, indicating that they're working properly. At this time, you can turn the truck off, leave the key in the ignition, and you can step outside to finish the rest of your pre-trip. All right, we're going to start back up top. My reflectors are secured, not cracked or torn, and are the proper color. My airline connections at the tractor and glad hands at the trailer are secured, not cracked or leaking. My air lines are secured, not cracked or leaking. My electrical connection at the tractor and at the trailer are secured, not cracked or broken. My electrical lines are secured, not cracked or broken. And my lines are free of the catwalk. My trailer bulkhead and my trailer wall are secured. They have no bulges indicating a load shift. All of my lights on the side of my trailer are secured, not cracked or broken, the proper color. And my reflective tape is secured, not cracked or broken, and of the proper color. From here, we're going to talk about the trailer frame and cross members are secured, not cracked or broken, are free of illegal welds and illegal drill holes. From there, we drop down into the drive shaft. It is secured, not cracked or broken, and it is free of debris. My air lines are secured, not cracked or leaking. My brake chamber is secured, not cracked or leaking. My push rod and slack adjuster is secured, not cracked or broken. And my brake drums and liners are secured, not cracked or broken, are free of debris, and have at least a 1/4 inch of liner. My spring mount is secured, not cracked or broken. My torque spring is secured, not cracked or broken. My U-bolts are secured, not cracked or broken. My shock absorber, top and bottom, is secured, not cracked or broken. My airbag is secured, not cracked or leaking. My airbag mount, top and bottom, is secured, not cracked or broken. From there, we move out to the tires. My tires inside and out are free of abrasions, bulges, and cuts. I have even tread wear. I have at least 2 30-seconds tread depth, and my tires are inflated to the proper amount. I have proper bud spacing, and it is free of debris. My rim is secured, not cracked or broken. Its lug nuts are secured, not cracked or broken. And my axle seal is secured, not cracked or broken. My mud flaps and splash guard are secured, not cracked or broken, and the reflective tape is not cracked or torn. All of my lights and reflectors on the back of my tractor are secured, not cracked, and are the proper color. My fifth wheel apron is secured, not cracked or broken. Kingpin is secured, not cracked or broken. The locking jaws are secured, not cracked or broken, and are locked around the shank of my kingpin. My fifth wheel release is pushed in with the safety latch over it. My skid plate is secured, not cracked or broken. There is no gap between my skid plate and apron. My platform is secured, not cracked or broken. The platform mounting bolts are secured, not cracked or broken. My frame torsion bar is secured, not cracked or broken. My sliding fifth wheel is secured, not cracked or broken. The locking pins are in the fully locked position, and the air line and air cylinder are secured, not cracked or leaking. My landing gear frame is secured, not cracked or broken. The landing gear are in the full upright position, and the handle is in the stowed position. My trailer frame and cross members are secured, not cracked or broken. And my sliding tandem release arm is in the locked position, and the locking pins are in the locked position. Brake lines are secured, not cracked or leaking. Brake chamber is secured, not cracked or leaking. Push rod and slack adjusters are secure, not cracked or broken, and have no more than 1 inch of free play with the brakes released. Brake lining and drums are secured, not cracked or broken. They are free of debris, and I have at least 1/4 of an inch of liner left. My front and rear spring mounts are secured, not cracked or broken. Leaf springs are secured, not cracked or broken. U-bolts are secured, not cracked or broken. The torque rod is secured, not cracked or broken. The airbags are secured, not cracked or leaking, and the airbag mounts are secured, not cracked or broken. The inside and outside of my tires are free of abrasions, bulges, and cuts. I have at least 2 30-seconds tread depth. My tread is evenly worn, and I have checked my tire pressure with an air gauge. My tires have proper bud spacing and is free of debris. The bud rim is secured, not cracked or broken. Its lug nuts are secured, not cracked or broken. The hub seal is secured, not cracked or leaking. And I would check my next axle the same as I have checked this one. Mud flaps are secured, not cracked or torn. My trailer ABS light is secured, not cracked or broken, and the proper color. My door tie latch is secured, not cracked or broken. My lights and reflectors are secured, not cracked or broken, and of the proper color. And the reflective tape on the rear of my trailer is secured, not cracked or torn, and the proper color. My door hinges are secured, not cracked or broken. Both latches are latched at the top and bottom of the door with the safety latches over them, and my door ties are secured, not cracked or broken. You'll now state to the examiner, I will check the right side of my trailer the same as I have checked the left, provided there is no door on the side of that trailer. Ask the examiner to help you with your light check. You're unable to get your points for lights without the light operation check. You will now check the rear of the tractor and trailer. Turn your headlights on. Start with your clearance lights, brake lights, tail lights, left turn signal, right turn signal, and your 4-way flashers. Have the examiner check the front of the tractor and trailer and repeat the steps. Clearance lights, headlights, low beam, high beams, left turn signal, right turn signal, then 4-way flashers. This completes your pre-trip inspection.